Welcome back, all my fellow idiots. We are back in Skyrim, and we are essentially right where we left off, you guys. I will show you here as soon as the thing loads up. Pardon me, I do want to say thank you to all of you guys who helped me out, sending me little bits of information and that kind of thing. But yeah, essentially, I had to restart the game and get back up to where we were because the other save was just so corrupted it wasn't even funny. So we are essentially right where we left off. Big difference is I got the house completely, bought all of the stuff for the house. So the house is actually completed here. You guys will notice that I am not at the same level. I am a little bit lower because there are a couple of quests that I have not done yet, and I'll do those off camera and get those caught back up because I have a list of them right here as far as what I had done. And of course, being lower level, we don't have the same equipment. We we're approximate, but we basically were at steel armor and some steel plate stuff. Do have the blades sword still, but I don't have it refined yet. Just a regular crossbow, a dwarven sniper, so, normal type things. And we are currently still missing out on a few word walls and some dragon fights and that kind of, stuff to get our dragon souls back up to what they were, as well as our supply of dragon bones. And I haven't done the work up yet as far as with all the iron to bring my smithing up and still working on that, but I'm going to work on that off camera. So over the next couple of videos, if you guys see level jumps, it's just level jumping to get closer to what we were at. However, the main things are pretty much done. We are Dragonborn. We have the complete Unrelenting Force Shout. We completed the Companion's Quest. And went and freed Serana and took her home. So we are pretty much right where we left off. We have to go back and talk to Isran and let him know what's going on, so that we can keep getting started on that. I'm going to wait until it's daytime. But otherwise, yeah, we're pretty much right back to where we originally left off, and ready to continue back in through our Skyrim playthrough. So, and I do want to thank you guys tremendously. I did write some stuff down here. A couple of you guys said, make sure to write down the reference codes for, like, Serana in case she does get stuck, where I can just hit move to player and bring her there. Using the prid command properly, as another person pointed out, in immersive beds, we have this thing right here that says reset controls. And what that does is if you click on it and you tab out, is it stops the running scripts and then resets them. So I'm still getting a couple of issues every now and then where NPCs, followers, if they come out to ride a horse, that kind of thing, where they'll get stuck in the animation of calling for a horse, and then they're not coming. They're not following with me, to which a few guys said that's one of the things known to happen with the Convenient Horses mod, in which case turn off the followers options, and that way they're not influenced by the Convenient Horses mod, um, and still getting a few delays every now and then with the quest scripts as far as the script completing and then starting the next quest. And that's where you guys had let me know that the immersive beds, running that stop function, that reset controls function, you guys were right. That has helped tremendously, because it resets the script, and then usually it's just a small timeout delay of um, like I'll open the menu and search a couple of things in the menu and then come back out and boom, the script restarts and it completes the quest and brings up the next one. So thank you so much for your guys' help on everything. I've not, like I said, a couple of the little quests and side quests for NPCs and stuff I haven't done yet. So stuff like Silent Moon's Camp, Hamburg's Rest, Green Spring House. There's a couple of places that that I've not gone back to yet and done those. I will do those off camera, just so that they're done, and we'll be moving back up in that time. So, but right now we are headed straight back, and we're gonna take the carriage over to Riften, and then we're going to ride back to Dayspring Canyon, over to Fort Dawnguard, and talk to Isran, and tell him what's going on.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Riften. So, and I have been up by Solitude, but I did not actually go into Solitude yet. I have the carriage area saved as far as having gone past it. So that is all set in case I need to fast travel there, or if I don't have access to a carriage, or I'll just ride a carriage up to Solitude and be right there. So, but yes, we are back, and like I said, you guys may see a little bit of a level jump as I'm doing things off camera to finish back. Of course, being lower level, we haven't got our equipment back yet, like the ebony gauntlets that we were wearing, and I do have a pair of shock resistant boots, but they're regular steel and I'm wearing steel plate, so I've not done anything even with the enchanting to move enchantments over to the other items or anything yet either. So, but that is yet to be done. However, as promised in the blog earlier, that I was going to get to the point where we were back to where we left off. I have done so. I basically compressed a whole bunch of gameplay into a short amount of time to bring back our world to about what it was. So, okay. And that's a dragon that I don't feel like fighting right now, because he flies around Riften. I hear ya. You watch, he's gonna end up following me all the way down here. Yep. Yep. And as I said, I don't really want to fight him. Not particularly. So, I've only been back and forth the Riften a couple of times to see if I could trigger him, and he would never trigger, but of course, I wasn't recording, so the minute I record, of course, that's when he decides he wants to come back, so I'll take care of him at a later date, unless he follows me into Dayspring. There's no way. Did he actually follow me into Isran? What? Assassin? Where is this guy at? Where'd he go? It is really dark here. There we go. I only tried to activate that several times now. Alright. Well, back to what we were doing here. I still have to get my restoration and everything back up to what I had it. So a lot of my skills and perks aren't, of course, back up yet. So don't need our weapons drawn at the moment. Let's come up here. We'll talk to Isran. Pardon me, you guys. Coughed while recording and hit the mic at the same time. Gosh, talk about some bad faux pas there. Ugh, recording fouls. That's alright. But anyways, so yeah, it was a long process. It basically took me throughout the weekend, and I'm actually recording this on the day you guys will see this. So, in fact, by the time I get done getting this rendered and that kind of thing, it will actually be past the time in which I normally have everything uploaded. So you guys are seeing this. I'm recording this just a couple of hours before it ends up getting released. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I do not. Every time these guys are out here, if I fight them, I end up hitting Isran or one of the guards here, and then they end up attacking me. So I am not even going to deal that.
I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us.
That's true.
It's the price we pay for open recruiting.
Yep.
We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
Not exactly. I have news, but I wouldn't call it good.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
I would, dude, but your aura is super bright. Vampires were looking for a woman trapped in Dim Hollow.
That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
Well, I took her home. She wanted to go home, so I took her home. No, she's the daughter of a powerful vampire. Yes, I did. They also have an Elder Scroll.
What? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
Yeah, I was massively outnumbered, man. Let's see here. I never got the chance.
I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse.
Yeah, that was not gonna happen, Isran.
This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
True. We have to do something.
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid.
I never said you were.
Just going to need some help.
Okay?
If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this.
You got it.
If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Alright. Where can I find
You're
him?
to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We'll should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves.
Yep.
I think we'll want Serene Gerard, Breton girl with smart and good with tinkering, fascination with the Dwemer, weapons in particular.
Awesome.
Last I knew, she was out in the Reach, convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
Yeah, I know where she's at. She'll help
Might
us?
be a little convincing, but she should.
Okay.
We'll also want to find Gunmar, big brute of a Nord, hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear.
Alright.
Last I knew he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame.
Alright.
2 of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
You got it.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, I usually do, my friend. Now, Gunmar, I have had a couple of games whereby as soon as I step out, Gunmar's over by Riften and I can just shoot right down and get him. I've had other games where he's over by Iverstead, and I had one game he was all the way over by Falkreath, so not sure where he's going to be at. Serene is, I've never had her at a different place. She's always over at some, Dwemer ruins. That's about middle of the huge plain areas. Now, if I come down here, though, there should be another vampire, I think, skulking in the woods. It's either this time or the time when I come back. Oop, there we go. Yeah, you'll see every now and then a couple little pauses like that, you guys. That's because, I forget who it was, but somebody mentioned to me that there was a mod off the Nexus Manager that I needed to add, and because by adding it, it would actually help keep the game from crashing to desktop so often. When you're on a low-end system like mine, it would help keep the game from crashing to desktop. And essentially, when it pauses like that, it pauses so that it can analyze and refresh what scripts are going on at the time, and then it brings everything back up to date, refreshing stuff out so that the game doesn't get overburdened off of one huge script and then cause a crash to desktop. So, and I don't remember who it was that told me that. I will see if I can find who it was, go back to my messages and stuff, but you know who you are, so thank you so very much. That was very, very handy advice. So, but, you guys, it is, I believe, starting to get close to that time. And, actually, well, I can't really check. If I do, it would take me out of the game. So, what we will do is, we will ride back up here to Riften, and, what in the world? Oh, vampires. God, I can't stand vampires. You yield. Somebody was getting their butt handed to them. But we'll ride back up here to Riften, and locate these guys on the map, and then I think what we will end up doing is we will save getting Gunmar and Serene for the next video. I'm going to try to keep these videos a little shorter than what I've been doing. I had a couple of you guys who pointed out that 20 to 30 minutes is about the right time, whereas I had been running about 30 to 40 minutes on these, and a couple people said that's a little long for them. They're not able to watch all of it at one time, which I totally understand, completely understand. So, okay, Gunmar is once again right over here by Iverstead. See, I've had Gunmar where he is right down over here by this cave a couple of times. I think I had one time he was over here at this cave. I had another time, see, not over at that one. I think it was right over here at Tolbid's cave, and then I've had a couple where he's now been over here at Pine Peak. So, and like I said, Serene is right over here. This is almost where she is. I don't think I've ever had one time where she's not been over here. So there's a Dwemer ruin that's over here, and you ride over here, and then help her find her stuff that the mud crab stole and everything. So, but we will do that in the next episode, you guys. And what I will probably do in between videos is I will ride over here to Iverstead and get ready to get to save Gunmar, because you go right across the bridge like you're going up here to the steps to High Hrothgar, and before you come up to the steps there's a little spot you come over, and you find him right there and go in, and there's a cave over there that you have to go in and help him clear it out. And but I'll ride over there and get that. After I get Gunmar and Serene, then I know we will see Serana again, and once I get Serana back as my companion, that's likely when I will go through and start getting the rest of these things, like the Swindler's Den and Green Spring Hollow and Hambriers and Silent Moon, and I'll go through and start getting a lot of these Ortheim over there. I'll start getting a lot of these cleared back out, and getting my levels and stuff back up. So, but anyways, you guys, thank you so very much for watching. If you would, hit that like button for me. It helps me out, helps the channel out. If you haven't done so yet and you would like to see more, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post videos 6 days a week, and take Sundays off, although every now and then you may see a Sunday special. Any helpful hints, tips, tricks, comments, suggestions, or questions, please list in the area below. And until next time, you guys, laters!